Arsenal nil, Liverpool nil. I'll take that. Every day of the week, I'll take that. I said on the Start again. I said on the match preview, just get to half time 0-0. We get a result out of that game, and that was a result. I don't care if you're coming in here being negative, saying, oh, we were rubbish going forward, we didn't create anything. Oh, how's about you going to support another team, seriously? If you can't get behind the team, and we just got a point there, at the best side in the world, I say at the best side, yes, because we're away, at their place, best side in the world, certainly the league, non-negotiable, the top of the thing by miles. I don't care if you are negative, I don't care if you're saying we didn't win the game. What a second half. Oh, I'll take that every day of the week. We didn't create much, don't get me wrong. There's so many levels to go, but we needed to be at the bottom level because we weren't even there, and that was at least there, and a bit more for me. Second half, we completely dominated all the possession, to be honest with you. We frustrated the hell out of Arsenal. Arteta were getting booked. Martinelli, Jesus, I mean, that Martinelli thing was a joke. Absolute joke. What a dick. What a dick. Bradley's rolling up floor. Because of Bradley's rolling up floor. It could be an ACL, that. We don't know. He was screaming in pain. His arm were in the air. Martinelli pushes him off the pitch. He throws the ball in his face, or at him. I think obviously Gary Neville saying it on commentary maybe isn't, but like the idea of just one of our players lamping him, I don't disagree with. Sorry, if Szoboszlai had gone bang, I would not have gone. Oh, he's let me down there. Red card. Sorry, mate. Good one. Joke, mate. Absolute joke of a player. Diving second half as well. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. I think that's a bigger deal than it is, to be honest with you. I really do. That is one of the worst reactions to... What was even a reaction to? Oh my... Let's just move on. I don't want to waste my energy on Martinelli, of all people. Embarrassing. There's so many top performances today that we can just sit and reel off if you want. I don't think many people actually are going to speak about Ibu Konate today, so I'm going to start with him. Ibu Konate is a player who has been ridiculed all season. Barring like 5 games this year, maybe 6. You probably count him on 2 hands. It is good games this year. Today was certainly one of them, and for me the last 3 or 4 are certainly 3 or 4 of them. This has been a really good 4 or 5 block of fixtures, a good month for Konate, in my opinion. You know, this is a player who was struggling, making a mistake per game. Fans were turning. I said he should be dropped for Gomez, and do I stand by that? I don't know, because he bounced back. He really has, and credit to him today. 2 of his best performances this season, both Arsenal games. You know, we'll come on to Gakpo in a bit. We'll come on to Kirkers in a minute as well. Some like Gravenberg as well. Loads of talking points. Stay with me here. And please do leave a like if you're happy with the result. I certainly am. And I can't wait to go with it. Go through it with you right now. Konate today dealt with everything that came his way. Gyökeres, who, you know, the majority of strikers we play against, they like to go on to Konate as opposed to Van Dijk, and I see why. He dealt with him very well today, to the point where I didn't even realise he were on the pitch, Gyökeres, when he came off. That was the first time I was like, Gyökeres is playing. Touched the ball once in second half. That's not down to Konate, but the first half I thought he dealt with him really well, both aerially and on the floor. Him and Van Dijk, actually, in fact. This is a game where one of the main talking points was set pieces. Gabriel's back and like Rice and Saka whipping in the corners. It's like, set pieces, let's get the graphic on the Twitter. Big Gabby, Big Gabby, big... 0-0, 0 goals scored. Big Gabby. What was their cringy graphics they put on Twitter yesterday? It were like grit, determination, energy, passion. Leave it all out there for the team. Right, well, your second half was embarrassing. You played for a draw. Play for a draw in second half at home. Embarrassing. Liverpool played well. I just thought we dealt with... Don't get me wrong, there were so many balls coming in the box. There was a massive error on our part. I think we were so weak, kind of going... Maybe not man for man. I think it was man for man. I think Sturridge pointed that out from what I had it on mute. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but I think the graphic was saying we were going man for man. I got that impression, but they were getting so much success down that right-hand side with Timber overlapping. It couldn't have been man for man, or if it was a very poorly executed one from Gakpo marking. Guys, I really appreciate the donations. Thank you. I'm just gonna... I know what I'm going to say, so let me just get it all out there first. Thank you. I'll come back to you. Timber were getting round him. Kirk isn't first half. So that had to stop in the second half, and it did stop and more. We dominated the game. We didn't even give them the chance to get round, okay? But when the ball did come in the first half from both sides, I thought we dealt with it so well in the box. Ball's going out from Alisson, but ball's going out from Konate, sorry. Alisson claiming some, albeit very simple chances, but we looked calm. Apart from one where Gakpo like kind of passed to them, we look good, clearing our lines, clearing it wide as well. So many times you see us clear the ball, it's like they'll just clear it to like Zubamendi on the edge of the box. It's like, what are you doing? Boot the ball. I thought we defended well, and we're going to talk Konate. Excuse me, that's really sorry. That's rude. We're going to talk not Konate, Kirkes. Oh, Kirkes. First half, I was thinking this is going to go down terribly in the fan base. He's already like piled on a lot with Kirkes, and he's certainly been underwhelming. He's not been the player we thought would sign, or they got at Bournemouth last year. Second half were miles better than the first today, and you could definitely echo that around the team. Everyone were better in the second half, pretty much. But yeah, Kirkes, I just thought he was skinned in first so many times by Saka. Give him a run around, and he dealt with him in the box. He actually, for me, Kirkes, he was shown for the ball a lot. Like, he wanted the ball in the attacking areas in the final third, but he just wasn't getting it. I think we can now transition to the right back. I think that's a natural talking point here. Bradley. I thought it was a mixed bag from Bradley. I thought he had some really good chances. He was getting forward. He was underlapping. He had obviously had the shot in the first half. So unlucky, hit the bar. I think Bradley had a decent game. And listen, we're going to talk about this injury now, which is such a shame. I mean, because I'm saying it's never nice to see a player go off in any pain, but that much pain, that looked... I'm a physio, but it didn't obviously look good with the stretcher out, and I wish him the best. Not what the team needed, but certainly not what Bradley needed. He's had a tough couple of years, Bradley, with injuries, with personal things as well. I really do feel for him. I hope he's back soon because we miss him. We miss that intensity that Bradley offers. You know what I mean? When he's not in the team, and I think he always brings that. Certainly in these big games, he's there. Sometimes gets booked, you know what I mean? But at least he's there and he's trying. He's giving everything. He can't. Someone just said that. Yeah, can't catch a break with injuries. I agree. I think we'll now just touch on the right winger in Frimpong, who I thought was playing as a right back at times. Like maybe not a right back, but certainly a wing back. Like we're playing 4-4-2. We're doubling up on them widths. And Frimpong and Bradley, we saw him pre-season quite a bit, teased a couple of games. I'm just going to charge my laptop before it dies. And I've liked what I've seen from that partnership this season so far. Frimpong, for me, didn't necessarily have a bad game. I don't think his touches were bad. I don't think he was not energetic. I don't think he wasn't trying. I just don't think he was doing the right thing. Do you know what I mean by that? So Frimpong's obviously a rapid player, can go from A to B in, quicker than anyone else. And certainly when Lewis Skelly came on, I thought, right, you've got to utilise your biggest asset, your biggest strength, and run at him. I don't think Frimpong ran, simply put, ran at Lewis Skelly enough. I don't think he challenged him. I don't think he put enough pressure on him. This is a player who's not particularly had a good season, Lewis Skelly. Both kind of I was going to say on the pitch and off the pitch, but I meant he's not really starting. And then when he has played, when he's on the pitch, he's not been unbelievable for me. He's so gettable right now. If ever, he's probably gettable. This is the weakest I've seen him play anyway. And there was so much room in behind him. I just thought Frimpong had to get in them areas. Instead, he were playing short to Sober's line. He was kind of passing to Bradley backwards. It's been quite negative for me, Frimpong. I don't know if you agree. Do let me know if you agree. Maybe I was watching an entirely different game. If you are happy with the result and you enjoy what you're saying, please do leave a like. It's entirely free. It goes a long way in supporting the channel and supporting what I do. Thank you very much. I'm buzzing. I really am happy with the result. And I think the Martinelli thing will cloud over this at the end. But it's nonsense. Forget about it. Just forget about it. We played well in that second half. Really well. Just want to touch on these 3 super chats. Then I'll get back to my thoughts, specifically on the midfield. I thought the midfield today were really good. We've had a 2 from James Gallagher, mate. I've seen your name in here loads. Thank you so much for the support recently. Someone should have decked Martinelli. Yeah, I mean, Neville were like, someone should have lamped him. I agree, be honest with you. Vert's penalty, for me, no. I don't think it was. A lot of people are crying out for it. Lectin with a 4.99, mate. Again, another long-term support on the channel. Thank you so much. AFTV was complaining about Bradley and said Martinelli did nothing wrong and Bradley dived. Absolute bunch of losers, AFTV. Bunch of losers. Bunch of losers, mate. I truly believe we can win the UCL. Big... Well, let's steady on a bit, Billy. Thank you very much for the 1.99, though. Appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know where the future is with this team and with the manager, and I think a lot of people... I'm seeing a very negative reaction on Twitter, which I find weird. Like, how can you be negative after that? I know the first half wasn't great, but people are suggesting Arne Slot should be sacked off the back of that game. If you're going to suggest he should be sacked, it's after any other game this season, not this one. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. What do I know? Slot got it right, and yeah, Slot got it right in that second half. He didn't particularly change much, did he? However, I'm inclined to believe Slot did something there because we've seen so many times this season. Excuse me. We're going to the break. Maybe one down already. Damage is already done. We're starting uphill. Half time, we look a worse side coming out second half. We concede first. We look sluggish. We're not as sharp. Today we're the exact opposite. Today, how ironic? Like, it's not ironic. It's weird. I can't work it out. One of the only games this season, maybe even the only game, honestly, that we've looked a better side in the second half compared to the first, and it's Arsenal away. Arsenal away. And we've done something at half time, clearly. We've changed something. Feels like for me, we got the ball straight away on 45th minute, 46th minute, and just didn't lose it. That was the mentality there. Let's just keep this thing. And when they do win it, let's stop it at source. They had a nice bit of play with Martinelli. I think he megged Bradley or some bit around there. That was their only good bit of play in that half, to be honest with you, that I can remember. I thought we were really solid. Really solid. The Cop NTV, hello mate. Frimpong's pass to Wirtz clipped Saliba's ankle. Yeah, I saw that. I think he just went down with momentum. I don't know if it was a penalty, to be honest. I wouldn't give any penalties in that game. I don't think the Wirtz one was either. Dom said that Slot did not say anything at half time. Right. Okay, then I take it back. No credit for Slot sacking now. No. I'm inclined to believe someone's inspired them there, to be honest, unless one of the players or collectively they've just gone, right, let's get our act together here. And by the way, I actually don't think the first half were too bad. I certainly don't think it was as bad as other halves this season. And when you consider who we're playing and where we're playing, do you know what I mean? It could have been a lot worse that first half. I thought we dealt with everything that came our way. Maybe not everything. There were a few chances, a few balls across the box that could have gone either way. All it took was a toe of Gyökeres, which every shot of him seems to come off. He was rubbish. Honestly, I mean this. I didn't even know he was playing until he got brought off. That guy is poor. And it's mental. I said he'd come to the league and do really well. I said it'd be an absolute hit. You don't score 100 goals in 100 games in Portugal. Don't care where you score them. And then come to the league and be crap. But he's been so underwhelming. I was glad he would play. I was actually gutted that he came off. Honestly, I was like, Jesus, you're joking. I quite like him. Absolutely love your pre-match TikTok. Yeah, mate, no worries. The support on the TikTok's been mega. I tried to do a pre-match video. My team that I play. I'll try to do a match reaction, and I'll try to do a 5 things we learned after every game. So if you want to see that in the short form, it'll be posted on here after the stream as well. So do if you don't got TikTok, don't worry. It'll be on YouTube in about an hour or two's time. Also Instagram. Also, I need to plug this. It's 187 people in here. I would just quickly love you all to get involved with a new podcast that myself and Callum Fowler have committed to. We're really excited for it. It's called the Two Up Top Podcast. Two Up Top. It's on Spotify. It's on Amazon Music and Apple, I believe, and YouTube as well. TikTok, we're everywhere. Two Up Top Pod. If you could do one thing now, if you're on your telly now, get your phone out. Two Up Top on Spotify. Give us a follow on there and give us a 5-star rating. That'd be massive. And do make it part of your weekly routine. We really enjoy making it. It'll be out every Tuesday, so please do get involved. Episode 1's out now. We did a combined Arsenal-Liverpool 11 for the previous video. We spoke a bit about Amorim. We graded every team's season. Do go and check it out. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's talk about Gakpo. Loving the podcast, mate. George, thank you very much for that. It's a really exciting project for us, so thank you. Gakpo was also non-existent. I thought he had a weak game. I think he was our weakest player. I don't think it was bad, but I think he a bit lackluster in the attack, and I lost the ball a couple of times in actually our third. I mean, there was one on the left-hand side where he just passes to them. It's frustrating, and I like him. How did you like Kirker? Yeah, mate, Kirker's second half were fantastic. Really picked himself up. Brilliant. Slot not playing, Chiesa and was so frustrating. You see, it's things like this for me. Leo, right? I agree with what Leo's saying. Absolutely agree. But for me today, I don't mind. I certainly don't think that's a talking point. I think as fans, you have this idea of okay, I'm going to subscribe to the idea that Engamo should play more football. Right, every game now, if you don't play, let's hammer it home. Let's make the comment, let's get it out there. I'm all for that, but this game is certainly an exception for me. I just, maybe Engamo could have come on with 20 to go, half an hour to go. I don't think Chiesa was the option there. I really don't. I was happy where we were. We were content. We were doing okay. Should we have gone for the win to risk a loss? I don't know. I think a draw there, build momentum off the back of that. Again, like we're 9 unbeaten now. I think for the dressing room, a draw, a result, away at the best team in the world, the self-proclaimed. I think that's good. You know what I mean? When can I hype your videos? I don't think you can hype live streams, but you can hype YouTube videos. So please go down there. It's next to the like button, I think. If you go to the right, you can press hype. Yeah, I'm not sure what it does, but thank you very much. How is Gakpo playing 90 minutes? It's a tough one, isn't it? Like I don't know about you guys. I find it very hard to be negative after that game. I think we're all very animated recently and very vocal about our opinions on, Slot and the players and Salah perhaps and all these talking points. But tonight's not one of the. I'm really not bothered. Not bothered. Why is Gakpo taking so many touches? I need to stop reading the Gakpo ones. I need to stop reading the Gakpo ones. Slot will 100% bring us out this better than we were last season. The new signings look more and more like Liverpool players, and it's very exciting. Yeah, and that was without Ekatike, right? Arguably, well, not even arguably, he is our best signing this year by miles. Yeah, it's exciting, but this is the problem with Liverpool. We play all right there. Like, look at when was our last big performance? Put in the comments now. When was our last? That's a right performance. That Inter Milan, and when was that? 8 games ago, more 8 or 9. I don't know. Maybe 8 or 9 games ago. That Inter Milan. And then you look at us now. It's like, well, after that Milan game, I'm thinking, right, we can go and do something here. If we can just replicate that performance again, we'll go and get some proper results here now. Look, we won 9 in a row after that, but the performances are so bad. Like, we're scraping against Wolves, we're drawing with Sunderland, we're drawing with Leeds twice. You know, Arne Slot's never beat. Arne Slot has never beaten. Put the clubs in the chat who Arne Slot's never beaten, because he's never beaten Leeds, never beaten Forest. Are there any more that he's never beaten? City were beat last year twice. Arsenal were beat this year. Must be another. Obviously, like, don't say the Galatasaray. Like, I suppose you can say that. I mean, Premier League teams. Sunderland, yeah, I guess that's true. We've never beaten Fulham. No, right, yeah. I'm just dumbfounded at lack of subs. Who were the subs today? Gomez, is that it? Did Jones come on? Yeah, that's an interesting talking point, actually. We'll talk about Jones just briefly here. I don't want to particularly stay on live for too long. I'm watching this series on Netflix. I'm really into it, guys. And I just kind of want to get further into it. And also my throat's really hurting. What was I saying then? Yeah, I was slightly shocked that Jones wasn't playing. And listen, maybe if Jones did play, we might have beaten them 3-0. I don't think we would have. But I just thought Jones over McAllister was the right option there. The physicality that he offers in the press off the ball. Right. Was I wrong? I don't know. I certainly wasn't right. It's a tough one, isn't it? Because Jones could have played and we could have battered them there, for all we know. But what we did get was McAllister, who I think had an underrated game. I thought he played decently well. Don't get me wrong, I think Gravenberch were the better midfielder. I think Szoboszlai were the better midfielder. But some of McAllister's touches, impressive touches. Right, guys, I've enjoyed the stream. My throat's killing. I've done like 3 TikTok videos, so I've done a lot of speaking basically. I'd love you to go and watch the TikToks. I'll repost them on here in a second. Do bear with. I'll be live tomorrow at some point, yeah. So do stay tuned. All the best. Thank you for all the followers, and it's mega. It's hard to. Wow, mate, Lectin, you've caught me just as I'm going. £20, $19.99 from Lectin. This is one of the long-term supporters on the channel, by the way. Can we get a W? Just everyone put a W in there, just before we go. Mate, that's massive. Watch the podcast, he said as well. Yeah, I'll leave you on that note. Lectin, mate, you're a legend. Thank you for everyone for following. The podcast is 2 Up Top. Go and check it out on Spotify and YouTube. It'd mean a lot. Thank you very much. Look at all the W's for Lecton. Mega. Nice one, guys. Have a good one. Great result that for me.